Hey, it's Cousin Tim from Missouri. What I'm going to show you how to do today is make some really good barbecue baked beans. Got a lot of bacon in them, got some smoked sausage in them, got jalapenos, onions, favorite barbecue sauce. It's really good for football season, tailgating, or parties at just the house. Be back with you in a minute. All right, so what we got here, we got 3 pieces of thick cut bacon, got 2 smoked sausages. This happens to be jalapeno and cheddar. Got 1 small diced jalapeno pepper. Got 2 tablespoons of brown sugar. Got a half of a small white onion diced up. We got a half a tablespoon of your favorite barbecue seasoning, half a tablespoon of garlic salt, half a tablespoon of fresh ground black pepper, and 2 cans of your favorite beans. Mine just happen to be, I like pinto beans for this because just the texture of them and the size of them, they're way better than like pork and beans or something like that. So anyway, what we're going to do is we will cut this sausage up into chunks. Get it into some bite-sized pieces so when we get them in them beans that everything's pretty close to the same size there. So it's not like you got a big bite of sausage and no beans. So we'll cut these up into, say, quarters for this sausage here. Let's see. Then we'll cut that bacon up into some smaller bite-sized chunks. Then we're gonna cook them over here on the flat top griddle. Get them nice, softened up, a little browned before we go ahead and start mixing up this pan of beans. Then we're going to put the beans over here in the smoker at about, probably 325. Let them go for hour and a half, and they'll be ready to go. We'll mix everything else up on there, and then we'll get it into the pan and get it in the smoker and get it going. Be back with you in a bit. All right, what we're going to do here is get this bacon over here on the flat top. We got it screaming hot. We're going to start sizzling away. We're going to let it go here for a little bit, and then we'll throw our onions on here, get them softened up, then we'll probably throw the sausage on. Really don't need to cook this all the way through because we are going to bake it or smoke it in the smoker. You could do this inside in the oven. Do it all the time. That's why they call them baked beans after all. So anyway. Just let that go for a little bit until that bacon starts releasing some of the fat that's getting rendered out of it. The way the onions don't stick when we throw them on there. Go on there with the onions. Let them go a little bit until they kind of start getting a little color on them, start to turn a little translucent. And then we'll throw the sausage on here and get it browned up. Oh man, there's nothing better than the smell of grilled onions. All right, let's go on here with the sausage. Lost one down the escape hatch I seen back there. Sausage going. I'm going to go ahead and turn the heat off on this because this griddle is hot enough to keep cooking for probably another 30 minutes. So, anyway. All right, I'm going to let this go ahead and brown up. Let that cook a little bit through, and then I'll be back with you, and we'll get this put together and get it in the smoker and get it cooking. Be back soon. All right, so we got the bacon and the sausage and the onions all browned up, cooked nice. What we're going to do now is go in. We're going to put one of the cans of beans in here. We go in here with our diced jalapeno. Again, we got a half a tablespoon of your favorite barbecue seasoning. This is Meat Church Holy Cow right here. And then we got half a tablespoon of fresh ground black pepper and a half a tablespoon of garlic salt. Throw that in there. We got 2 tablespoons brown sugar. Get this all nice and stirred up and get that brown sugar in there melting. Those jalapenos to start softening up some, spreading their goodness in there. That bacon fat on top of there, that's giving it a nice smoky flavor on top of what we're gonna do here. And the smoker too. Then going with your barbecue sauce. You don't need a whole lot of this, just enough of it to give it a barbecue taste. The sauce from the beans and the fat rendered from that bacon gonna make these stay plenty moist enough where they're not gonna dry out during this. You just want a little bit of that barbecue sauce taste. You really don't want to hide the flavor of the meat and the beans that are in this. Just want to kind of enhance it some. So I'd say maybe about a 1/4 cup of whatever barbecue sauce you like. I'm going to finish getting this stirred up, and then I'll get that other can of beans in here and we'll get this in the smoker. Be back soon. All right, so what we got here is your 2 cans of beans. I did drain the second one. There would have been way too much liquid in there if I hadn't. But you got your beans, your jalapeno, your onion, your bacon, your sausage, and your spices in there. I did misspeak earlier. You'd want to let this go for a half hour to an hour, not an hour to an hour and a half. But somewhere between an hour, 45 minutes probably, these things are going to be great. So we'll be back with you in a little bit to check on them, and we'll give them a taste and see what it's going to be like. See you soon. All right, these beans have been in here for about 45 minutes or so. Let's give them a quick taste and see how they are. Got a little bacon, a little sausage, jalapeno. A little sweet, a little spicy, savory dish right there. This could probably be a meal all on its own with all that meat, sausage, the bacon, then the beans in there. This is awesome. Y'all ought to give it a try. Till next time, happy eating.